So you're probably looking at me going, why do I look like a tool bag? Well, it's Sunday, one, and usually I don't dress up on Sundays, and two, I've reached that limit that you have in your bedroom where your dirty clothes reach up to your window. Some call it laziness, bum-itis, as I'd like to call it today, because I'm looking at it going, oh crap, tomorrow's Monday, I have absolutely nothing to wear, so I put on my golf shorts and a t-shirt, so bear with me, I apologize. I apologize for the way I look tonight. Last week, I discovered, and I'm happy to admit, that I have anger management. Anybody have anger problems in here? Anybody flip outs? There we go. Woo! Give it up for the anger. You know, maybe it happened last week. I discovered it while I wanted to hit my computer with a sledgehammer. Maybe I wanted to punch the lady in front of me going 20 to 65. I come to terms that I'm angry, and I never knew it more until gym class last week. I'm a college student at Herkimer, and you're thinking, why the hell are you in gym class? Well, apparently now you can't just go to college. You have to put your tuition dollars to phys ed. And I was never much of a phys ed student in high school whatsoever. I tried track. I used to go home and be like, I got second place, I got second place. I lied. I got last place in every race I ever ran. Shot put would be like right in front of you. Discus would be even worse. You'd probably hit somebody in the head. So me and sports way bye-bye a long time ago. So when it came to making my schedule this semester, I went the easy route. There's a class at Herkimer called walking/golf. That's literally what it is. I can't even make a joke about that. Walking/golf. You go on the track half the semester, you walk the track. The other half, you hit plastic golf balls like Gator Golf from the 90s. That's pretty much the class. But, of course, apparently people didn't understand walking/golf meant walking/golf. There was a couple athletes in the class that complained that we weren't doing enough stuff. So we had to add walking/volleyball/golf. And the only times I ever play volleyball is at our family picnics, and you know, you look like you're pretty good when you're playing 7 uncles that have 8 beers in them, so didn't like the outlook of volleyball. But of course, I'm playing, I'm trying to put my effort in. There's a couple kids in the class with like the Grizzly Adam beards. You have your girls in the sweatpants. There we go, give it up to the Grizzly Adam beards. I could never grow a beard. Every time I do, everyone says, doesn't look too good, so. Either way, there's all those, kids like that. People who don't like sports. There's that one girl in the back of the class with like the spiked hair, the pink unicorn shirt, and it looks like if you talk to her, she's going to stab you with a knife or a plastic fork or something. So I tried to not be on her team because God forbid you miss the ball with that girl. So anyways, I'm sitting there minding my own business, doing my volleyball thing the other day, and in walks 2 douchebags. Always 2 douchebags in every single gym class, whether you're in elementary, middle school, high school, or college. There's always a tool bag. Like I said, it's a walking/volleyball/golf class, and in walks Captain America. He's got his freaking tennis shoes on, his soccer shorts, his basketball jersey, his volleyball letterman jacket, his golf hat. He's in walking with a football in one hand, trophies in the other, 17 different medals from doing fucking sports in high school. And then in walks his girlfriend, who's just the same, but she's got a lacrosse stick here, and okay, welcome to the walking class. You look like you've definitely walked into the class you belong in. So, as I said, I was trying to do some effort in this class, and of course I went for the ball, tripped on the shoelace and fell. Face plant in the gym. Everyone's laughing. I would laugh at anybody that fell in this class at 8 o'clock in the morning. But he made one fatal error. As I got up, him and I made eye contact, and he looked at me and went, "Nice one, bud." Bud. He couldn't even just say bud. He had to say bud. So I had one objective the rest of the class. I wanted just to spike a volleyball in this kid's face. Just wanted to bring physical pain to somebody. And that's when I'm like, maybe I got some problems, but you know what? We'll handle that later. We're going to get this kid in the face right now. Yeah. So as I'm getting ready for my volleyball, getting all into it, and I had to position it just right, because you can't spike him when he's in the back. You got to get him right in front. So as the volleyball is zooming by me, I would just be like, whoops, missed it. So I tried every possible way to miss the ball so I could just line up, make the moons in the sky, Venus, Mars line up so this kid would be in front of me, and eventually it happened. I knew these shenanigans were about to go down. He was going to get hit in the face, and I was going to look like a gladiator. going to wear his medal. I was going to take his medals off the ground and put them on and say, there you go, bud. So as I'm getting ready, I'm hearing all these deadly Satan music in my head, getting ready to go, ignoring everything around me. People are building coliseums around to watch this quest in front of us. And all of a sudden, it was going to happen. I could see it, him and I making eye contact, and I'm like, this shit's going down. This is going down. So the ball serves on the other side, comes over, somebody hits it back, and I'm just making eye contact with the ball. I'm like, where's it going? Where's it going? Where's it going? And all of a sudden, it comes back over. And I go to the kid next to me, and I'm like, just set me, set me, set me. So he gets the ball in the air, and I'm getting ready to jump. Him and I are making eye contact. And like I said, I'm not an athlete, so I'm getting ready to go, and all of a sudden, I hit the net. Fall on the ground. So what does Captain America do? He gets the ball, spikes it, hits me, he goes, nice one, bud. Done. So I made an ass out of myself in front of the gym class, but maybe I had these anger management problems from my dad. Because growing up, there was two kinds of personalities my dad would have. He would come home on a Friday, hey, what's going on? Let's go out to dinner. Let's go have some fun. Go to Pizza Hut. We'd have a great time. He'd look at me and be like, I love you. You're a great son. He was so happy. We'd go to Walmart. He'd be throwing shit in the car. Be like, chips and dip, yeah. Pizza and wings, yeah. He was a happy guy. We'd come home. Maybe he'd play games with us. I don't know. He would just, let's watch a movie together. Let's go to Blockbuster. Let's go run a VHS. Let's go. Let's go watch The Lion King. You guys like that movie. But maybe I was a special child. So like I said, I heard that a lot growing up. I went to super first grade. Anybody else go to super first grade in here? I was so cool for first grade. They're like, you know what? Let's keep them one more year. Can you imagine having to like sit down with your child in the classroom with the teachers in first grade, and the teacher has to look at your parents and go, I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Wheeler, your son couldn't color in the lines. He couldn't connect the dots. He didn't know just the dab will do ya. Any of those other shenanigans that you get in elementary school. But either way, I was a pathological liar growing up. I don't know where I developed this skill. It wasn't from my parents, but I was a pathological liar. I loved just to make stories up and go with it. And there was one scenario I remember, it must be like the first memory I have in my entire life, was from first grade, first time around. That's what I difference the 2 years. I say super first grade, then it was first grade, first time around. And either way, after school I used to love watching cartoons, and one of them was the Magic School Bus. Anybody remember that show? Yeah! Hop on the Magic School Bus. That show used to give me the best ideas ever. Whenever I wanted something, I would just make shit up and get stuff from that TV show. There was an episode where they shrunk and went into the human body, and they're playing around in Hot Wheels and shit, and I saw that they had a toy bridge, and I wanted a bridge. That would complete my Hot Wheel collection. I wanted a bridge. So I convinced my dad somehow that I needed it for school. He went out, probably spent 7 hours in the garage sawing wood, hammering, that's my hammering sound. And in comes a bridge with Hot Wheels. Beautiful. So that worked, and I wanted to see what else could I lie about and get. So the next week, I brainstormed an idea that there was a science fair, an elementary first grade science fair. For one, how the hell did my parents believe that shit? I don't know, but there was a science fair at Westmoreland Elementary. And you know what Dave was bringing? A robot. You're like, Westmoreland, what do you say? Westmoreland. That's exactly what I said when I got my diploma, too. Thanks a lot for the waste of that years, Westmoreland. Bulldog, yeah. I was in drama, so I never did any of that sports shit, so. I was a proud bulldog on stage. So anyways, back to me. We were doing a science fair in elementary school, and I wanted a robot. I wanted a robot. So my dad took my sister's little pottery shit that she played with every day, made her tear it up. He built this box robot that danced around the kitchen. I was excited, but then I forgot the one part of my lie. How the hell do I explain this when they have to bring it to school? What do you say? So in walks my mom with this big-ass robot thing in the car, I'm walking with her, just looking up, looking up. We get into the main office. My mom's like, oh, we're here for the science fair. And the lady's like, what are you talking about? She looks at me, and I'm just like, yeah. So that lie was perfect. Great lie right there. Perfect timing right there. So thank you very much. Look me up on Facebook, DJ Gabriel, or you can just go to the science page. They're very much more than out every time I'm here.